Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, where we've just uncovered the clue that hopefully will allow us to unlock the Dream Stealie, which is located at the Great Sphinx. But first, well, I'm in no particular rush to get straight there and do it, particularly since first we have to find our way out of these tunnels after getting separated from Gina. Although it looks like we're close. That's a very suspicious
looking.
looking.
Looks weak here. This could be our way out.
Two-handed weapon. Even some pickaxes. Okay, so we're going to smash that wall down. Yes, I know. You don't need to tell me. I'm having a quick look around first though, but there doesn't seem to be anything else in here, so let's do it.
Mit Eindringlingen machen wir kurzen Prozess.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. Well, I better get back to the tent. Make sure Gina got back safely.
How do you know Gina's sister?
How do I know Gina's sister? I met her on a dig I sponsored back in Saqqara. She was a charming lady. Covered in dirt. Deciphering 3,000-year-old inscriptions on a burial chamber. Beautiful as ever. Clever as a fox.
I've heard many things about her work.
Yes, her passion in life. Well, no time to dawdle. Oh, do something with this,
Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say, ma'am. Were British aristocrats really this insufferable in the 1930s? I suppose they probably were. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm in no rush to head straight back and crack on with the main plot. Especially not now that I have access to the Nazi compound, although I still don't have a Nazi uniform, so let's see if we can find ourselves a Nazi uniform. I'll stock up on fruit. Apparently some of you were saying in the last video that these persimmon, I mean I'd never heard of them, but they translate into Turkish figs. They're very sweet apparently. So, yeah, nothing in there. Now, oh, okay, that gate was shut previously, so yeah, we now definitely have access to this place, but I'm still going to need a key to get into these locked doors. And that means finding a German uniform.
At least it fits.
Although the dig site workers' disguise will hopefully work. Ah, hello, there is something in there. But it does require a Wehrmacht key. It's kind of the point though, isn't it? Ah, right. Now we're talking. So I can get into this guard tower. Well, whether I can get in or not remains to be seen, but I can certainly get up this guard tower. Hopefully I can climb around and get in from the other side, and it looks like I can. Hopefully this means I can actually get in. I mean, I don't see what the point of being able to climb up here and shimmy around the outside would be otherwise. And it looks like there is an open width. There's an open window. Okay. Oh, hello. Put some pants on. This is a family show. Right, what we got in here? Nothing on the top floor. But there was definitely something inside on the ground floor. Oh, it's the German uniform. Can tell from here. Nice. The Wehrmacht uniform, and it comes with a Luger P8 and the Wehrmacht key. Awesome. Right, let's get changed into this.
Yeah, this will do.
Right, that's great news. There's a bit of cash. Doing alright for cash actually. I'm 850 Egyptian pounds at the moment. And some ammunition for German weapons. Okay. And there's my Luger P8. Each of these disguises in the game does come with its own weapon. This is the first time I've come across a disguise that actually comes with a firearm. Although I'm not keen to use them. Generally speaking, in this game, you're better off sticking to melee weapons, because if you pull a gun, they pull guns, and they've all got better guns than you. So, my current quest, we're following the main story quest. At the moment, the Idol of Ra, inspect the Dream Stealer, and that's down by the Great Sphinx, but not in any immediate rush to do so. Let's have a quick look in here. Because it looked like there was nothing in here, but I was wrong. There is something in here. So where does this go? There's the old Africa Corps uniform. Alright, dead end that way. It looks like a dead end. And there's some light up there. Is this going to take me back into the German compound, apparently? And there's something in there that's not related to the main quest. So let's have a look around. Let's scan through my quests and see what there is to do. I mean, there's all kinds of things to do. And I guarantee you the German compound is going to be littered full... There we go. Littered full of stuff to pick up. So I've bought the book that allows me to track the locations of all of the ancient relics and all of the medicine bottles. Now there's a mystery down there near the workers' village. There's going to be other stuff as well. I haven't yet bought the book that shows me the location of all the skill books and adventure books. And there's going to be a ton of them in the German compound as well. Yeah, that's a dead end. So this does look... It does look like it's taking me back into the German compound. Yep, there it is. So now that I have the German uniform, and I'm not going to be shot on sight, although I'm still going to need to keep my eye open for any officers, because they'll see through the disguise. Let's have a look around and see what we can find. That's the way we got out.
Hey Soldat, wie läuft's?
Guten Tag.
Oh, alright. That's too steep. I'm not getting back up there. Alright, fine.
Das ist doch schon 3 Monate her.
Go back up around here. And I can afford to take my time now because I've got the disguise. Previously all I had was my adventure gear or the dig site uniform, and the dig site uniform isn't good for in here. Well, not uniform, disguise, you know what I mean. So, welcome back to the Nazi compound. Well, this time we don't have to sneak around the place. So these are the latrines, possibly the showers. Yeah, kind of looks like it. Some more ammo. I mean, I'll pick it up. I'm unlikely to ever need it. Is that? No, I thought it was a medicine bottle, but it was just a bandage. Alright, there's a door over there. Let's have a good look around here first before we go opening any doors. So, I'm not going to spend the next 40 minutes showing myself wandering around, checking every available room and searching in every available corner, but we'll just show you the highlight reel of all the really good stuff that you now have access to in the Nazi compound now that you have the uniform and the key. Starting with a locked room in the interrogation centre. So this is on the upper floor and you can only get in with a Wehrmacht key, which means you must have found the uniform to get access. And in here, there's one of the medicine bottles and not an awful lot else. There's multiple ways out, but there's only the one way in. On the edge of the compound, right next to the Great Sphinx, you want to look for a fence and one of these sentry boxes. Right there. There's a sort of guard tower on the left, and well, this room's fairly easy to spot thanks to the great big stay the hell out sign on it, but you can access it with the Wehrmacht key. And in here, there's a skill book. The picture skill book. Throw atoms farther and do more damage with them.
Yeah, I could learn something from this.
There are other things in here, including, you can just see on the right of the screen there, a money chest that you can smash the lock off, but this skill book's the big one. Having gotten this far in the Idol of Ra quest, we found the first 4 Steely for the It Belongs in a Museum side quest, but just like with the photographs of the inscriptions in the Vatican, we can now collect all of them for yet another side quest. And right now it looks like there's something I have to talk to Gina about.
Do you think Voss told me the truth? Could my sister be working for him because she chose to?
Well, yeah, I mean she could.
I haven't seen Lara in a long time. I don't know that...
Voss is just trying to get into your head, Gina. Don't trust a word out of that man's mouth.
Yeah, that's also true. Voss is nothing if not an expert at playing mind games. Because that doesn't mean he's lying either. I mean, it could be the truth. So,
There's a
what now?
confused English archaeologist wandering the village. Perhaps a friend of yours, Dr. Jones?
I know a few.
A confused English archaeologist. I wonder if that's Doc Savage. What's he doing in Egypt? And does this mean that the boy wonder Sydney's gotten himself arrested again, this time by the Nazis, instead of the black shirts back in the Vatican? So, what to do? I mean, aside from the main quest, I do have plenty of other things going on to keep me busy, although Dame Noel does seem to be remarkably insistent that I go and find this confused English archaeologist wandering around the village. I wonder if she's trying to drop some kind of hint. And there's the Knuckle Duster Den back in the village as well. So, yes, I heard you the first 15 times. My God, woman. Okay, right, I guess we're going to the village. I mean, it's not like I don't have anything better. I mean, I do have lots that's better to do. Like, for example, unlocking all of these currently locked fast travel points and continuing the main quest by heading to the Great Sphinx and decoding the mystery of the Dream Stealie. But let's go and head over to the village. See what Doc Savage is up to.
Professor Savage, what are you doing here?
Well, you see, after the dig was shut down, Father Ventura introduced me to Herr Voss, a quite charming man in need of my expertise.
Boss. Charming?
He was frightfully kind to me and Sydney at first. Too kind in hindsight, I admit. You see, we were invited on an excavation and then brought here to assist him. When I kicked up a fuss about their destructive methods, I was tossed out into the desert. Blasted nincompoops. And poor Sydney is stuck with them.
I take it you want me to rescue Sydney?
Oh, would you? His mother will throttle me if anything happens to him.
Where is he?
I was escorted away before I could find him, and now they won't let me in. You could try looking in the detention center.
So Sydney's gotten himself arrested again, this time by the Nazis.
I'll go look. I know a way into the Nazi compound.
Actually, you know... Oh, how much cash do I have now? Because there's still a couple of guidebooks here. Okay, I have over 1,000 Egyptian pounds, so I'm going to buy this. This will give me the location of all the artifacts on the map. Guide to all of the map notes, but I can't afford that one. There's a mysteries book and... Oh! All the adventure books. I can afford that.
Not right now.
Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely having this one.
Alright, I'll have this.
That's good stuff. So now this is unlocked. All of the skill books, all of the guides to the locations of where the radio frequencies that the Germans are using are, all that good sort of stuff. Yeah. I've already found 13 of the 27 adventure books available here in Egypt. And there's another one, right? Oh, that's going to be in the boxing ring, isn't it? The German Fight Club. There's going to be a bunch of skill books down there for unarmed combat. There's also a mystery down near the workers' village. But the fact that they've got Sydney in the detention centre, because I was just in the detention centre, and there was a locked area that I couldn't access with the Wehrmacht key. That must be where they have Sydney. But what key do I need to get in there? Well, I'll worry about that later, because right now I need to go and beat up some Nazis, earn some cash, and hopefully buy some more skill books. This is the German Fight Club.
Frisches Blut. Du kennst die Regeln? Na, wenn du meinst. Dann komm rein. Viel Spaß. Herrschaften, ein neuer Kämpfer.
Just like with the Black Shirt Fight Club in the Vatican, the fight starts the second I enter the ring. It seems like exactly the same setup, so let's go and stuck in. Ooh, low on stamina. And I can't recover stamina while I'm blocking. So I might have to just let him get a hit in. And then finish him off. Right, let's go and get my prize money. So how much do I get? 70? That's not a lot, is it? Oh well, you don't get the big bucks for taking out the first guy. Oh, he's a big bugger, isn't he? I bet you have to fight him last. So there's the next contender. Let's see what skill books are available here and how much they are. Sawbones 2 is just going to increase the amount of bandages that I can carry. But whoa, Hardboiled 2. Merges 2 health bars into 1. And it's 850. I don't even have close to that amount. This is more affordable, but I still don't have enough for it. Oh well. He ain't going to knock himself out, is he? Out of stamina again. Recover. Yeah, this one's definitely a tougher fight. But not tough enough. So how much am I... Yeah, I am fighting that big bugger. He's heading into the ring now, so he's the last one. Okay. As always in these fight clubs, you get free restocks of bandages. There's basically an unlimited bandage dispenser over there. Let's fortify my health bar, because I don't like the look of that big German. Top up on bandages, and collect my prize money. 150. Not bad. Okay. Well, let's do it. His punches actually really hurt. I'm down to 1 health bar. I'm doing alright for stamina though. If I can just block and counter-attack. Yeah, we got him. I tell you what, I'm glad they have free bandages in this place. Just gonna fix myself up. Grab a free bandage, stock back up, and how much did I get? 300. It's not bad. That's like, it's nearly 500 in total. Is that going to be, I mean, it's going to be enough for Sawbones. Is it enough? It's not enough for Hard. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm £15 short. I can afford the Sawbones book, but no. It just allows me to carry 1 more bandage. I'm only £15 short. I can make that up easily and then come back and get the hard-boiled book, which is the one I really want. Well, I suppose I better go and bust Sydney out of this Nazi detention centre. Oh, they're talking about him now. He's definitely in here. Because there was 1 room in here that I couldn't get into, even with the Wehrmacht key. It was over there, to the left. So I'm just listening to these conversations, seeing if I can get some clues as to what they've done with him. And now the door's open. I couldn't get in here earlier. It was locked, so I didn't need a key for it after all. But the cells are all empty. It looks like they've sent him to work in one of the digs.
Send the English brat to the mortuary temple excavation. We could use some entertainment. There you are, Sydney.
Alright, so he's not here. He's been put to work on one of the dig sites. What's this? Oh, it's a letter to his mother. Dear Mum, please don't flip your lid, but I got into trouble with some Nazis in Egypt. I know I said I'd stay out of trouble after Cable Street. Yeah.
Kid sure knows how to put on a brave face.
Don't worry, Sydney, we're coming. Although this whole thing does beg the question, just on exactly whose authority are the Nazis arresting, imprisoning, and putting to work British citizens in Egypt, which, remember, in 1937 was, to all intents and purposes, a British protectorate. I mean, don't forget, the whole Allied war effort in North Africa in the Second World War was staged from Egypt because of the treaty, the Anglo-Egyptian treaty that was signed a few years before that committed Britain and Egypt to a sort of mutual defence pact, which was why the whole Allied war effort in North Africa was staged from Egypt. The Germans have literally less than no authority here. Although I suppose that's never really stopped the Nazis before, has it? But foreign powers dicking around with British citizens, especially in British-controlled areas. I mean, in the 1800s, wars had been started over less. But, well, this isn't the 1800s anymore, is it? It's 1937. It's pretty clear that Germany's gearing up for military expansion at this point in the world timeline. It's unlikely that the British would want to go to war with Germany in 1937 over a boy archaeologist. At the same time, though, I mean, Germany wasn't ready to go to war in 1937. They were gearing up for it, but they certainly weren't ready at that point, and why would they risk upsetting the apple cart over something as trivial as this? Because this sort of thing absolutely would have diplomatic repercussions. I mean, at the very least, the German ambassador would get called in and given a severe talking to, probably threatened with having all of the Germans tossed out of Egypt if Sydney wasn't immediately released. And why would they even take the risk of... Well, you know, I'm overthinking it again, aren't I? It's just a game. Fair enough. Don't worry, Sydney, we're coming. Oh, and I don't think I've even unlocked this fast travel point yet. I've certainly never been to this dig site. Right at the foot of the Great Pyramid. Which is where they've put Sydney to work. And I've never been here before, so there's probably all sorts of stuff to find. So I'll keep an eye open for any goodies while we're here. At the very least, this is a new fast travel location unlocked. Keep an eye open for any officers, though. Don't see any so far. Yeah. Oh, some cash. Nobody's watching. Help myself. I can afford that skill book now. Oh, there's an officer in there. Let's give him a wide berth. I think I can sneak past without him seeing me. Man, they're certainly busy here, aren't they? Okay, no sign of the officer. Let's check out this tent. Canteen. So I'm probably going to find some food. Although I'm full, so yeah. Oh, what's this?
Bingo.
I knew Englishmen were bad workers, but this little brat is scrawnier than a starved rat. At least he's entertaining to watch. I ordered him to carry a crate filled with stones. He struggled. Yeah.
This is toying with Sydney. I should get out of here.
Gantz really is a bit of a bastard, isn't he? Although the note did at least tell me that they've put Sydney to work in Tunnel A1. Ooh, there's a medicine bottle and a list of radio frequencies. That's 3 of 4.
Bingo.
Yeah, Tunnel A1, which is unstable. And he sent him down there alone because he doesn't want to risk any of his men getting killed when the tunnel collapses. Okay. Well, now I know where he is.
He was just toying with Sydney.
So now I need to find Tunnel A1. Oh, make sure nobody's going to see me opening this. Cash. Yeah, nobody's watching. 100 Egyptian pounds. Keep this up and I'll be able to afford both of the skill books from the Fight Club. Okay, Tunnel A1. Which one's that? Well, this one isn't actually marked as Tunnel A1, but there's no entry signs and danger signs and... Ah. Okay. No Sydney here, says Indy. Well, that doesn't mean there's nothing in here. And yeah, I mean, Gantz specifically said that Tunnel A1 was too dangerous. He wasn't risking sending any of his soldiers in there. So, ooh, a medicine bottle. Nobody's watching. Help myself. Ah, crap. Somebody saw me. Okay, fine.
Ich kann dich im Schlaf besiegen.
I feel vaguely cheated here, though. I mean, generally, if you're going to pick something up, it's highlighted in red. Somebody's watching, and you'll be caught stealing. But that one wasn't.
All day.
It's all good. Doesn't matter. Oh, dynamite. Yeah, no. Don't need it. It's going to make too much noise. Attract all kinds of the wrong attention. Anything else in here? I mean, there was a medicine bottle. There might be more good stuff. Maybe some skill books. Plenty of weapons. I mean, I know Sydney isn't in here. Indy said as much when we entered the tunnel. More dynamite. And we know that whichever tunnel Sydney's in, there are no German guards because it's too dangerous. Bit dark. Let's have a good look around. Alright, well, we got a medicine bottle. And don't forget, medicine bottles also unlock skill books, so this wasn't a complete waste of time. But it's definitely not Tunnel A1. So, back outside. Excuse me. Right, this is Tunnel A1. At least I think it is. Indy hasn't said no Sydney here. Yep, he's in here.
I'm coming, Sydney.
He's down there. Alright, we can use the whip to get down. Hopefully that means we can also use the whip to get back up.
Hey. Hey, kid, wake up.
What? I wasn't sleeping, Professor Savage. I swear. Where am I, sir?
You fell down a shaft, kid. Come on, get up. How are you feeling?
My head hurts.
You're lucky you didn't break a leg. Come on, follow me.
Do I know you, sir?
Yeah, kid, the Vatican. Look, we gotta get you out of here. How's that head of yours?
Not bad, sir. I landed on some rocks, but they were really quite soft rocks. The Nazis are real animals, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, I don't care for him much either.
Okay. Well, some more adventure points for taking a picture of that tablet. And there are way too many two-handed weapons down here for there not to be a wall for me to smash through. And yeah, this looks like it. Have a quick look around here though, just in case there's anything else to discover. Doesn't look like there is. Alright, come on then, Sydney. We're getting the hell out of here. Sydney's a good kid. He's just got this knack for getting himself into trouble. Reminds me a bit of Corki from World of Warcraft in the Burning Crusade expansion. When you get to Nagrand, there's this kid who he just
Relax,
keeps getting
kid. I'll
himself
get you
into
out.
trouble with the ogres. And every time you come across him, he's locked up in an ogre cage somewhere, about to get turned into ogre lunch, and you've got to keep releasing him and sending him home, and he just keeps getting himself caught by the ogres again. I mean, after you've found him and released him for the third time, you really do start to think to yourself,
Find out soon enough.
you're not really here for the exploration, are you, Corki? Another bandage again. Oh, hello. Okay. Now, I'm in disguise, but are they going to react to Sydney's presence? And also, I thought there weren't supposed to be any Germans down here. Where did Sydney go? You know what? Wow. No, he did just walk right past them, and they didn't even bat an eyelid. But, yeah, whatever. Let's take him out anyway. Doesn't look like there's anything down there. I mean, this must be the way. If there are Germans here, then there's a way out. It's not a dead end, Sydney. We just have to move the beams out of the way. In fact, we probably don't even have to do that. We could crawl under them, but it looks like we're going to have to move them out of the way. So, okay. Go on, kid.
Go on, kid. Head to the village. That's where you'll find the professor.
Well, that's my good deed for the day.
I know the way from here, sir. Thank you ever so much.
You're welcome, kid.
You're welcome, kid.
Took words right out of my mouth.
Later. Make sure Sydney made it back all right.
Okay, so apparently there's a follow-up here. We have to go back to the village and speak to Doc Savage. But there's all kinds of other stuff that remains to be done, including, but not limited to, the actual main adventure quest, the Idol of Ra. I did get that adventure book, I suppose you'd call it. They gave me the location of all of the relics here in Egypt. The thing is, you're often going to find that a lot of those relics are locked behind areas that you don't actually have access to yet. So I'm not in any particular rush to chase those down, although I do want to get them all. And one thing that the map did show me is that there's another one of those stone stele in this dig site somewhere. And it's down this tunnel that I haven't investigated. Well, that's a handy looking two-handed hammer, isn't it? I wonder if it'll smash this wall down. Oh, look at that. Right, let's get the lighter out so I can actually see where I'm going. So there shouldn't be anything down here. It was behind a wall that hadn't yet been excavated. Alright, I'm going to have to burn that. Give me a way to crawl through and get onto the other side of that gate. I really hope there's no scorpions in here. They're just no fun. Although, I haven't seen any torches. I mean, I've got the lighter, but the lighter's only good for illumination. It doesn't scare the scorpions off. And the fact that I haven't seen any torches here would probably indicate that maybe no scorpions. Right, I'm going to have to pull on this chain to open the gate, I think. Yep. And it's going to stay open? Yes. Okay. Just as well, because there's no way I would be crawling through here quickly if it was on some kind of a timer. Okay, I don't like the look of that. Oh no, it's another one of... Well, hopefully I can just shimmy around here and I don't have to... Ooh, yeah, I can make it, I can make it. But I ain't getting through that gate from... And there's the stele. So I'm going to have to swing across, aren't I? Oh, shit. Okay. Right, yeah, I didn't do particularly well the last... Although maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can swing across that ledge. Yes. Oof, almost. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes the timing on these things, when you've got a double swing to do, it's less than precise. So if I can avoid doing that wherever possible, I will. I mean, I'm fairly sure that you were supposed to do the double swing across, but if I can get across this way, I'll take it. To light the braziers while we're here. Yeah, one will do, it's fine. I'll burn that down. Still no torches, which hopefully means no scorpions. Oh. This... Okay. Well, that's not... I must have missed something. Because that's not getting me any closer to the stele. That's another way out. So what did I miss? Oh. Couldn't have been more obvious if it had tried. Alright, yeah, okay, fine. It doesn't matter. Don't look at me like that. Well, at least now I've got the way out. It was just on the floor through here, wasn't it? Yep, there it is. Right.
I think that's 5 Steely now.
Yep, that's 5. The first 4 that I got to progress the main quest and unlock the It Belongs in a Museum quest. And that's my 5th. So 10 in total, I think. Halfway there. There's another one reasonably close to this dig site. So let's see if I can grab this one too. It should be just down here. There it is. There's the entrance. And there's some wild dogs up there. Is that... Oh, medicine bottle. Nice. Well, that's an unexpected bonus. Yeah, there's a pack of wild dogs on the top of whatever this is. But it doesn't look like they're going to notice me. Where's my lighter? There we go. Oh, scorpions. Yeah. Shit. Oh, torches. Okay. Well, that was handy. I really should have noticed them on the way in. Well, that's an added complication that I could have done without. Looks like there's a grate in the wall over there. I'm going to have to burn my way through while trying to get rid of these scorpions. Okay, that worked. And there's the stealing. Oh, this one was easy.
Alright, another Steely for the museum.
Yeah, that one was extremely easy. Just some scorpions, and they even provided the torches. Okay. Well, that was good. As well as the steely, I've picked up a lot of medicine bottles now, so let's head back to the medical tent in the workers' area. See Dr. Kafur and see what I can get for them. So I've got 21 bottles. Moxie 2. Extend your stamina bar. Well, the bottles aren't doing any good in my inventory, so I'll have that. And then Shaping Up 2 increases your health reserve by adding a bar. Oh, yeah, we're having that.
Some medicine.
So I'm down to 1 medicine bottle. And there's another 2 skill books, and they both require substantially more than 10 medicine bottles, and there just aren't enough medicine bottles left in Egypt, even if I get all of them, to get both, or I think even one of those books. So wherever we end up after Egypt, I still need to be keeping my eye open for medicine bottles. And with those acquired, back to the village. Because I still need to check in with Professor Savage and Sydney. They're around here somewhere. Hang on, there's something I can take a picture of here. What is it? Camera icon just flashed up. Parked car.
I gotta fix the brakes on my car when I get home.
Alright. Hey, free adventure points. I'm not going to complain about it. So... Okay. I mean, as well as Professor Savage and Sydney, there are other things still here in Giza Village to see and do and collect. And according to the map, one of them was around here somewhere.
Guten Tag.
Oh, there's Professor Savage, and Sydney's with him.
There he is, Professor. Oh,
You alright, kid?
I think so, sir.
The boy's really done me proud, you know. Look what he found when he was hiding from the Germans.
Steely.
You know your stuff. I believe it was carved for one of the Pharaoh Khufu's viziers, Emiunu. Part of the instructions for building the Great Pyramids.
Mind if I keep this? I have a friend who can get it to the museum in Cairo.
Well, it was the boy who found it. I'd say it's up to him.
Of course, sir. Take it. It don't belong to me anyway.
You're a good boy, Sydney. I fear I should never have brought you with me. Archaeology isn't usually this dangerous, you know.
Actually, sir, this is the most fun I've ever had.
Oh, really? Well, don't tell your mother, all right?
Of course, sir.
With that attitude, you'd make a great archaeologist.
Like Professor Indiana Jones, sir, at that college in Connecticut.
Indiana Jones? Sydney, he's not a real archaeologist. Your mother was...
You
I
Nice advice? Don't let go of your dreams, kid.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, don't listen to that old idiot kid. You follow your dreams. Well, Sydney rescued. I made a good impression on
One
him.
more.
And we got one more
Sure,
stealing.
this isn't the end of Sydney's adventures.
I hope we do get to see the kid again. I do kind of like him.
انت لازم تتعلم
But even
عنه.
if this is the end of Sydney's adventures, it's not the end of ours because the adventure continues in the next episode.
Worth getting a
Hope you've enjoyed this one.
Thank you.
And as always,
Heaven shall
take
be
care. And I'll catch you next time.